Hello guys, and welcome to an Urban Viking Ale review. Now I'm very excited today because I'm trying a brewery that I've never tried before, and I believe these guys are based in Wales, and it's a solo project. This one guy does everything himself. He actually owns a beer shop, which I got a beer box from recently, nearest beer shop. But he's also got his own brewery called Dog's Window Brewery, and yeah, they're based in Bridgend, which is, I'm sure that's Wales. And it says it's a New Zealand pale ale, and the hops that are used are Nectaron, Nelson Sauvin, and Waiti. Sorry. So I know Nelson Sauvin because it's got like the hop almost gives like a white wine sort of characteristic, but it's also very, very fruity as well. So Waiti, I'm not too sure about. This comes in at 4.3%. I love that can art. Hair of the dog, which is an English saying for if you wake up the next day with a hangover, you have a beer to make yourself feel better. It's called the hair of the dog. And there's a little bit of information I want to read on the back of this actually. It says Hope Rescue, which is the charity in conjunction, as you can see there, is the charity in conjunction with this beer, is Hope Rescue saves the lives of stray, abandoned and unwanted dogs, giving them a second chance at a better life. This beer has been brewed in support and celebration of Hope Rescue's 20th anniversary. That's 20 years of making sure no dog is left behind. 10% of the profit donated to Hope Rescue from this can. So, you know, you have a beer and you're also doing something good at the same time. What could be better than that? And it helps animals. As you know, I love animals. They're like #1 priority in my life. I love my animals. So yeah, this beer's already won for me. I mean, the fact that with all that, but we'll see. You know, it might be the most disgusting beer ever, but I can't see that being the case because New Zealand hops are just so good. So, beer in a glass, lovely golden looking beer, plenty of carbonation charging up the glass, looking very, very nice. Nice fat white head, sort of broken fat white bubbles. Let's give it a nose. Straight away you're getting those citrusy notes. Pink grapefruit, passion fruit, bit of lime, definitely like lemon, orange. It's basically like a fruit bowl. I'm not really getting anything like mango or anything like that, but mango or pineapple, I'm not really getting those. This is more the brighter sort of citrus notes as well as the passion fruit. So it's quite a mixed bag really. I'm hoping to taste that Nelson Sauvin in the taste because it tends to come across more in that. So it smells really, really good. Cheers. Oh, it's really clean tasting. I'm waiting for that bitterness because sometimes these hops tend to take it. Here it comes. Yeah, you get quite a lot sort of late drying bitterness. The beer itself, I'm getting quite a lot of orange. Definitely getting orange, and that Nelson Sauvin is definitely giving it a little bit of a white wine acidity. A little bit of lemon. But other than that, it's very clean tasting. It tastes its strength. You know, it tastes like it's only like a 4.3% to me is like a session beer. So. And it tastes like a session beer. It's very clean and crisp tasting. You can see this has got good water as well. This would be a perfect session beer for someone, oh, pardon me, maybe wanting to experiment with some different hops, especially the New Zealand ones, because they can be a little bit in your face. This one is like, I I'd say it's more like an intermediate level going into New Zealand hops, if that makes sense. Or even like a beginner, because it's not too over the top, it's not too in your face, but it's really, really, really drinkable. Yeah, this is definitely a beer that I would happily have like a 4-pack in the fridge and just have a nice evening drinking this and watching a movie or something. Really nice, really refreshing. Yeah, the only downside I would say is I wish there was a bit more hoppiness, but you know, you can't have it all. It's still a nice session beer. You're still getting those, you are getting those hops, but I'm a bit of a hophead and I like them to be a little bit in your face. So, but other than that, that's still going to get a very good 8.5 out of 10. Actually, yeah, 8.5 out of 10 for that one. Hair of the Dog, New Zealand Pale Ale. Lovely stuff. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again soon for another Viking Ale review. Cheers.